All right, Hafa and welcome back to Fiesta Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you here right now. Also glad to have two friends, Pat Wolff, a very good friend of ours, longtime member. Pat, Hafa.
Hafa, Jason, nice to be back.
Okay, and welcoming to our Harmon studios, Mr. Bill Bennett. Now, both of these gentlemen are from the 8th Annual Governor's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports Awards Banquet. You'll be involved with that. And it takes place on the 29th at the Marriott. So good to have you guys here. Who are among those being honored, Pat?
Well, it's a combination of individuals and groups. The groups include, for example, I don't want to spoil it for everything, but there's the the women's Masters basketball, otherwise known as the Golden Girls, are being recognized as the outstanding Masters sports project. We're also recognizing youth motocross as the outstanding youth sports project.
Excellent.
And then there's this this new amateur baseball league that Bill Bennett's been coordinating, which is getting a special award for its contribution in terms of villages, because there's, out of 18 teams, I think there's 13 village teams, so it's creating this wonderful village rivalry, and he has over 500 players. So those are some of the big groups, and then there's individual awards like Stephen Roberto is getting an award as the outstanding group fitness instructor. And I understand Steve's family has bought about 25 tickets to go to the banquet.
All right.
So.
Okay. Now, Bill, tell us a little bit about the league that you oversee and everything. I see you've got your Angels hat on there, and shoes to go along with it and everything. So obviously very, very in tune with a pulse of baseball.
Well, my livelihood is based on baseball right now, so I'm involved in a lot of baseball activities in Asia, Southeast Asia, the Pacific Rim, and of course Guam, because that's my residence. But the Lati Amateur Baseball League was envisioned in July this year after the Budweiser baseball season finished, and a lot of players were interested in playing more baseball. A lot of the BBL players that didn't get to play and wanted to play more. So one night we were sitting around discussing the possibilities, and we just said, let's do it. Let's create a league where all those players can play that have nowhere else to go. So 2 months later, we started our first game on September 6th, and we played Paseo Stadium. We had 18 teams rushing to get into the league, and We've had our 25th game last night out of the season, and we'll be playing all the way through December. So it's surprisingly, we were very happy that the villages really got on board, and a lot of old and young ball players from Guam get to play baseball.
All right, outstanding. Okay, so Pat, what are some of the criteria for being selected?
Well, first of all, you have to get nominated. And so we had 5 judges that sat around and looked at all the people who were nominated in about 20 different categories and came up with the top one. So, I mean, it's pretty basic categories. For example, the outstanding youth sports coach, outstanding phys ed teacher on both elementary level and the high school level, personal fitness trainer, model employee fitness agency. So for example, this year we're honoring both the airport for their Get Up and Move fitness program and the National Guard. And I found out today that Adjutant General Benny Paulino will be coming because the National Guard's being recognized, and Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio will be there. Brent McCready will be giving a talk on battling childhood obesity.
All right.
So we're excited about that.
Okay, now real quick, we only got about a minute left, but you'll also be very fittingly be paying tribute to those sports heroes and sports legends of Guam that have passed on. So who are some?
Yes, so that includes Stephen Alcantara,
Right.
Ray Rojas, Marty Dugan, Bill Camacho, and Steve Nygaard.
Okay. All right. Very well done. Okay. So